Today, I want to talk about something really interesting, how you can naturally boost your body's antiviral and anti-cancer defenses. And honestly, I think this might surprise you. We're going to talk about something called NK cells. NK cells, or natural killer cells, are actually one of the oldest parts of your immune system. They play a huge role in protecting you from viruses and even cancer. Let me break it down in a simple way. Your immune system has two main parts: the innate system and the adaptive system. The innate system is your first line of defense. Its job is to quickly recognize and deal with anything that doesn't belong. And the key idea here is simple. Your body is constantly asking, is this cell one of us or not? That's exactly what NK cells do. They make up about 10% of your lymphocytes, and they're constantly moving through your body, checking cells. Think of them like security guards. They go up to each cell and basically ask, show me your ID. Healthy cells have a kind of passport, something called MHC1. If that's present, the NK cell moves on. But here's the catch. When a cell gets infected by a virus or turns into a cancer cell, it often loses that passport. And that's when NK cells step in. They recognize that something's wrong, and they eliminate that cell. But here's what's really interesting. They don't just destroy the cell randomly. They trigger a process called apoptosis, programmed cell death. Why does that matter? Because the infected cell dies in a controlled way, along with the virus inside it, without spreading the infection to other cells. The same thing happens with cancer cells, and that's not all. NK cells also act like messengers. They release signals that activate the rest of your immune system. That's when your body starts producing antibodies and building long-term immune memory. For example, strong NK cell activity can help prevent outbreaks of herpes. A lot of people carry the virus, but never show symptoms, thanks to these cells. We've also seen something similar with COVID-19. People with more severe cases often had lower levels of NK cells. And as they recovered, those levels went back up. So the big question is, how do you boost NK cells? Here's the truth. There's no reliable drug or supplement that can consistently do it. There are products out there, sure, but the results are pretty questionable. But here's where it gets really interesting. There's a very simple, natural way to support NK cells. And it's probably not what you expect. It's spending time in the forest. Yeah, seriously. Forest air contains compounds called phytoncides. These are natural substances released by trees, especially pine trees. They're already known to reduce stress, support your nervous system, help lower blood pressure, but research shows they also boost your immune system. A study from Japan in 2007 found that spending time in the forest significantly increased both the number and activity of NK cells. Participants, regular office workers, spent 3 days in a forest. They walked about 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon. And the result? Their NK cell activity increased by around 50%. A similar study in Taiwan in 2018 showed the same thing. People who spent more time in forest environments had stronger NK cell activity than those working in offices. What's even more interesting, even a single day in the forest can have effects that last up to a week. And the strongest effect seems to come from pine forests, especially in warmer seasons. So here's the takeaway. Spending time in nature, even just once a week for a few hours, can significantly support your immune system. And if you can do it more often, even better. It's one of the simplest, most natural ways to help your body defend itself, not just against viruses, but potentially much more. Thanks for watching, and stay healthy.